All right, welcome everyone. We got a full booth tonight for the Supernova versus UNSC match. Let's just have everyone introduce themselves and we'll get the show on the road. Welcome. All right, so let's get these animations from Firehorse going. First one's up. Maps for today. You guys, all right, hold on 1 second. I don't know if they can hear you guys. Hold on. Okay. Why is that? Should be real tight. I don't know. Still can't hear. What the heck? Huh. What do you think, Quad? Yeah, they still can't hear you guys. No. Uh-oh. Yeah, it should be audio. It should be set up. Yeah. It works last
There's
time.
this audio mixer on your OBS window, middle pane towards the bottom.
Right.
Then you have to click the advanced properties.
Wait, hold on. Go through that again.
So in the audio mixer, Like if you look at your OBS window, in the middle, bottom, you see audio mixer. You should see desktop audio.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's working. It's showing up. I don't know why it's not.
So
Okay, now
when
go to
I'm-
properties. Go to properties, and you
Yeah.
have to make sure that the input is whatever speaker you're listening to us on right now.
Right, yeah.
Oh wait, so you can hear now? Okay, it's working. I think so. Yeah, okay. That's weird. I literally just turned it off, turned it back on. I'm quiet. Okay. Well, I'll let them do the talking. All right. You can do your whole spiel again.
Oh no.
Well,
I'm
while
really-
we're at it, you guys
I'm
want to
really-
switch the logos at the top as well?
Oh, notice what?
No, it's just
swap
like,
back and forth. I can't.
There's no way to swap them back and forth?
There is, but I'd have to do it manually each time. It'll eventually swap.
Oh, okay.
Let's say
So I think everyone's here ready. They can't hear us again? That's a shame. I did notice y'all added in the
barely
logos there. That's pretty neat. And we're gonna get going here. I'm just gonna talk like they can hear me. If they eventually
It is
can, cool.
recording. Yeah, so when
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So either way, let's just commentate this game and Quad, if you want to maybe
Ooh.
DM him about the technical side of it, that'd be cool. Too.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the stream itself.
Okay, it's in Dash League Network, but we're seeing Mando get set up with a shotgun. You can see it in the bottom right camera there. Kind of a popular loadout, has been since early seasons. You see in tight spaces in these 1v1s, the shotguns can be pretty brutal. And he's got cold shotguns, so you know he uses them a lot. He's going to try to pop out here and take Cart down. He does get a kill. He immediately gets taken out. They had one player just sitting back ready for that. And that's fourth. He jumps on Cart to continue the movement. They do have rockets up, so Cart is currently down. 18 seconds in, 20 seconds in. Not too bad on either team. Both are kind of maintaining. Oh, that was a beautiful rocket there, taking out two players, and we're seeing a lot of fight here. But right now, maybe they get the clear because I see Cart's kind of cruising.
I'm a little bit surprised by how aggressive Supernova was right off the bat. I would assume that they would be playing a little bit more laid back, considering how they don't have the spawn advantage, but they just went right in there with the shotguns and the rockets and all that, so that was pretty fun to watch.
I mean, it's fun to watch though because that's what they do though. They're killers, dude. I mean, you see these Supernova guys in pubs. That's what they do. They're aggressive, fast-paced killers. And so that'll help on this portion once they've lost control for them to get back and get back into the fight. But you're right, if they maintained a bit more passive play in the early parts, they might still be set up in that house. But at least they are grouped up defensively here, so you know it's going to take some sort of disruption by either team to make something happen. Knight's killer by 4.
Yeah, the thing about Supernovas, they have two really good Rocketeers, so it's difficult to take out rockets.
When they're getting multiple setup, that's right. Especially in this map where it's so easy to grab 2 sets of rockets in a relatively short period of time. Within 10 seconds, you can get pretty much 2 sets of rockets up.
Ooh, good
And
hit.
Qdrid getting exactly. Nice hit right there. We are getting
Bottom
cart
of the
movement,
ramp
and UNSC is at the
decent
bottom of the
time.
ramp. And
Yeah.
basically, I mean, they're right there, If they
Excellent
can push
pace.
this little extra
Yep,
foot,
pretty good
then
pace.
they're going to be on perfect pacing. But at the same time, you do have to acknowledge that like Supernova is not being outmatched significantly. 4 minutes is the mark for a good performance against evenly matched teams. It's not suggestive that they're getting stopped or anything of the sort. It's simply that is the correct pace for a team doing well against a team that's evenly matched against them.
Yeah, and you can really defend this part of the map for a long time.
So you said 2 Rocketeers. They have 3. They've got Raptor Ryan, they've got Mr. Popular, and then they've also got Push there. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, one up in the enemy space, trying to survive as long as he can. Ooh.
I mean, right now,
Oh, they got-
even if he didn't get that kill, he'd already done so much damage just drawing their attention away. I mean, that's creating so much space for the cart right there. And that's what you want. When you disrupt up like he did there, that is the perfect result. You get a kill or so, but at the same time, your cart's just sped through here. Did you see that? They had, what, 2
Now
or
they
3
got
players
the-
on cart?
Yeah.
On
They
pace to
got
hit the
so much
230
movement, so
checkpoint.
much movement, all because one of them pushed up. I mean,
Exactly.
it's exactly right. That's perfect coordination. That's an absolute execution to the max.
Their
stuff to
disruptor
see.
decided to do their work, and they built off of that. Fantastic.
But that's what you'll see here. UNSC is a team that's been around, and they've really kind of honed in their craft.
Yeah, it takes a good amount of coordination. When you have those disruptors up getting the kills, you have to have the people in the back pushing the cart at the same time. So
That's
you can
exactly right.
maximize.
And Push here with some really impressive rockets work. I like to call it rocketry when someone's doing something like this. It's like just beautiful curves and really cool angles.
Oh, that was a good rocket there. I mean, it didn't hit anyone, but still.
Still, right? It's just like beautiful curves. Oh, look at that! It gets splash damage
These
there.
things are moved.
Gets
Wow,
the
that's
kill.
pretty smart.
Yeah, I think who was that we first saw on stream? Like Spaghetti or someone introduced that to the league, and then we started seeing it like a lot. Oh, but he is just killing it here.
Push is not slacking
Kill
with
after
the
kill.
rocket.
Man, this is a show.
Jeez
This is
Louise.
a show. Wow.
Oh,
But they do get
you wanna
checkpoint.
go, bro?
UNSC just got it with 8 minutes left, which is a pretty damn good amount of time. I mean, that's an awesome push there. So 8 minutes left, and they're going to look to get to 100% as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what happens at the end of this map. I don't think I've seen too many teams play it this season with the new MMR system. So traditionally, we've seen most teams get stopped at around 86, 87% on this map. But no,
I don't think so. I don't think so here. This team's
yeah.
looking pretty damn good on this push right now.
It's real nice
I mean,
to see Fourth still rocking the stock.
Oh, you're a former Brub member as well. I totally blanked on that.
Oh yeah. I think
we
all
got
of us
2
are
Brub
former
members.
members.
Yeah, really. I mean, I put myself in that argument. But yeah, no, I mean, all good dudes though. Except for Alpha. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
He talks about Taco Bell on stream a lot.
Mhm.
Oh, look
That
at
was,
that!
like,
He actually
one
saw
stream.
the corner camper, but with those nice new SMGs, which people were saying is OP, and I totally disagree. I mean, the whole point of a weapon pickup is that it's an advantage over what you're handling. So, I really think the devs did an amazing job in these SMGs, making them worth going after again.
Yeah, I definitely
And
like the new
shots that we can
SMG.
take it out.
I just-
Okay, right now UNSC is taking complete control of this triangle. Qdrid getting a nice kill, but can he make it work and get the rock? Oh no, he cannot.
someone as
And
he
look
pulled
at this. You see so many blue bodies here. It's just that. Oh, and you know what? As I say
They're
that,
at the
I think
top
they all
of the
kind of
ramp
left
at
cart.
620.
But here we go. One person did get on cart. It's moving again. Rockets up.
Looks like they're going for a bit of a clear here. There's 3 reds over here, so. Oh yeah, pretty good clear so far. They just have to get.
I mean, nice moves by Qdrid and his Digi. He does get taken out on the main rail. And there's Fourth finding a quick pick in the corner. Can he get those rockets down? That's a big question.
You got some damage on him.
Oh, he got him low.
he got him.
And there it is. There it is. So rockets are
Nice.
down. They're free to push up again. And now is when it becomes really tough to get rockets set back up again. It is just so hard to get all the way over to that rocket pickup before the other team does.
And Dubs is just going off. Yeah, he.
Dubs is always going off. You ever play Pop 1 with him, Dubs? He's just a monster.
Oh yeah, he's like
He'll
he is
carry
really, like, top players.
Him and Maverick are like the best players in Pop 1 I've ever played with.
And yeah, I just saw
After
it
Ryan.
in general. Shout out to you guys. I want your autograph.
And look at this, man. Endup's just running around getting kill after kill. Does get taken out by Push, who's very low and still tries to stop cart. Laser there right behind him.
Even though Endo didn't
Still-
really get many picks.
5 minutes,
like,
and they're
5
already
minutes.
at this 85, 86 mark. There they go, 86, 5 minutes left. You know they're going to hit 100% unless Supernova can pull up a miracle. And it's going to be really tough to do that because this team,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, is disciplined and coordinated, which means you're going to see group ups and we're going to see effective pushes through this portion of the map. They're not going to come to a grinding halt altogether.
Bust up the group up here. They're doing some strategic disrupting.
Push is a strong
Usually
player. You
once
see his gun grips very IJB-esque. Fun.
Once the cart
Gun grips.
around 80, you want to kind of surround it as red. You don't
He's getting
be up
he's
here
getting
because
some
look in
hits,
the bottom
man.
right. There's 2 people on cart, and Push is just up here with his teammate, completely unaware of those 2 people.
I mean, you make
So
a good point,
it's
but
going-
they could have set up a split like where there are people responsible for the cart, and then he's responsible for slowing down these group ups. M-Dubs, look at that fire rate, pretty nice, and he gets another kill.
Yeah, they
Nano
are fighting
taking out
for
that
it right
shock. Yeah, no, Supernova's going full throttle right now. So 4 minutes left. It's been a minute. They've moved to, like about 1% in the last minute, which is what you expect. I mean, you're supposed to slow down through here. But there's been some really good disruption in this triangle house.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a good job of moving up and stopping.
And look, like Fourth is gonna get to the cart, and he does get a kick pick there, but he's so low. It's just gonna take one more bullet or so to get him out, and there it goes.
I'm surprised that much traction was gained with only a single UNSC member. So
I mean,
wow.
that's kind of like I said. They seem to know their assignments, and so when they play discipline like that, the other team really has to be on their P's and Q's. You really want to you want to have a guy stuck on that cart, because if you don't, you're just giving away free pushes. Even if they're small, they're very effective when it comes to this end portion of the map.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take that trade all day. A guy in my base with a shock. I'll let him kill me if I can kill him with, if he can kill himself, because he can do a lot of damage with a shock in your base.
Direct hits don't work.
3 minutes left.
Got that shock back so quickly.
Yeah, he really did. He really rushed back in here with it quick. And look, you can see the damage shocks can do. Push there, taking him out though. Again, high value kill right there. On cart, we do see some Supernova players jump on there to halt any movement. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left, but they're getting there. I mean, they're at 93%. Right now, I'm even seeing maybe even a bit of trickle movement, which is something you never want to allow. And look, again, someone just trickled in, got a little bit of a push, got taken down, but they still moved it just a little bit.
Yeah, they are approaching around 2 minutes there, so they should probably make an effort to group up.
At 94%, you're right, with 2 minutes left. One good group up could get this all the way through, because that last 6% is so much less than the previous 6%. It just seems different. Maybe it's because the spawn shield is... I mean, the shield of the cart's facing the spawn. It gives you a little bit of an easier time pushing it through. And there we saw that disruptor get taken out. Nice job by Crusader. Ooh, Laser wins that fight, takes this dash, he's ready to push in with his teammates. We see a couple of them, this could be a good push. Trapped in an alley battle, and Push, man, Push is just all over the place in this fight. Like, I've seen him so much today. I mean, look at this, dude. He's got 51 kills. He's crushing it.
Jesus Christ, wow.
Yeah, that's insane. He is just all over the place. Like I said, every time we see an interaction, it's like Push is someone, killing someone.
That was gross.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh shit! Relax, dude. That's wild. Damn. Is IGP smurfing in here?
Yeah. I mean, Supernova's doing a good job holding them back here. It
Yeah,
looked
this
like
is some good
UNSC was
stuff.
going to get to 100 with a lot of time. And I know it doesn't seem like it's a huge difference that they're getting to the end with 40 seconds versus, 3 minutes, but it definitely will make a huge
I mean, no, this is incredible job by Supernova. They really tightened things up at the end here. And I
Yeah,
mean, Push is just a monster. He's an absolute monster.
Yeah, he's not letting them group at all.
This guy.
Look
at this.
Destroying the coordination.
I mean,
wow.
holy shit. Wow, great
One-man
job.
army
Great
over
play.
here. Jesus
He
Christ.
really is. He's a wrecking ball. He just runs through everything, and he's got incredible accuracy and speed. And here we go, getting a little push. 15 seconds left. They definitely want to get to 100%, and they're getting some movement here. Oh, a lot of bodies on the cart. Can Push do it?
Yeah.
Push gets taken out.
Wow.
Oh,
6 seconds though.
Oh, man.
Very doable for this
What
team.
a finish.
Wow,
What
geez,
a finish.
59 and 24.
I'll tell you this.
Let's go, Push.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Push.
All right.
Push put it on a,
All
on a
right.
clinic here. I mean, he's double the next highest kills on his team. That's crazy. But you know, it's gonna be tough. Supernova getting past 86% against a really well coordinated UNSC. That's a tough order. That's a tall order.
Still, I'm hung up on just that vicious demonstration by Push earlier, dude. Holy shit. Living up to the
Yeah,
name.
that's gonna be in the highlights.
Oh yeah, dude. This
Oh,
dude
yeah,
deserves a few
definitely.
highlights. He deserves a few highlights. He's gone on some really crazy runs here. And we might see some more. M-Dub's being very patient, like you were talking about earlier, Laggy. Not totally just going all out. Now he does get killed, but nonetheless, the principle there was to stay
Oh, what a
alive.
big
Push, push,
Jesus.
Push is back at it. I told you.
Calm down.
Did he take his Adderall today? Like, damn. Oh man, this guy is crazy.
But yeah, while they have some of their players being a little bit more aggressive, they also have their players dedicated to objective as well, which is a fantastic balance to have as a team. It's a good work.
Yeah, they've got
Triple
Looks
stacking.
like-
Just a little bit of triple stacking.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job at keeping UNSC from getting even close to the cart. We got 2 in shield room breaking through. 1 gets taken out, but there's another behind. Someone on shocks, of course. Nice pick there in the shield room.
Pretty interesting way to hold down that area.
And that's another pick right there.
Mr. Popular just got such a good guess right there.
I mean, pre-firing is not just a guess; it's an art. You got to know where to shoot at, where the people are most likely to be at. I mean, there's an element to luck, but like if you shoot at a dash pickup and someone jumps through it, it's not like totally luck. Like you knew to shoot at a dash pickup.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're
it's
almost
a
at the bottom
50-50.
right now.
But that's why you'll look at accuracy stats, and you'll see some of the top, like most accurate players have some of the lowest accuracy stats, and that's because they do things like pre-fire constantly or send charge shots constantly, knowing that not all of them are going to connect, but when they do, it's like super helpful, like a sack in football.
That was a rough dash.
So we see Supernova is about even with UNSC at this point. They're maybe like 15 seconds behind where UNSC was at the same time point.
Blew himself up. They got 330 at the bottom of this ramp. And they got rockets up.
Yeah, so it looks like they gotta get Push out, doing some more disruption.
I mean, Supernova's not on a bad pace here. They do need to get the cart moving, though. You don't want to really go below 3 minutes without at least reaching the SMG bridge. But Crusader's super low here, going to run back for health. That might give them the opportunity to get some push in. Get it. Push.
Speaking of, I haven't seen him take out this Rocketeer in a while.
I know, right? I'm waiting for it. I'm like, push, come on.
I'm
man,
like,
come
I want to
kill
see
this
him
dude.
just like jump out of the shield room and Crusader's head is just gonna explode.
I
He
was
won't even know
hoping the
what hit him.
timing of that joke would be like such that push got there and killed him right when I said it. But you know, not in life, not everything lines up 100. He's doing this little tomahawk maneuver that we've seen Titan discuss before on stream. Pretty effective at constantly maintaining explosions on the cart. And he's done a great job of moving around to make sure that when people do disrupt, his team can take them out before they take him out.
Getting a lot of value out of these rockets, though.
Absolutely. I mean, that's it. Like, the name of the game is A, do your rockets hit the cart? If not, stop using them.
Ooh.
B, can you stay alive? And also, can you pre-fire through a doorway and get some kills? And he does.
Right.
Pretty easy to see how much more insane our Rocketeers have gotten in this league. It's really cool to see.
Absolutely. is very reminiscent of that clip that Rexac has of Toto with rockets. Ooh, he's staying alive for so long. Holy shit! I think they might stop him here.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
here, but like
Somebody else, Castle. Can we check out
at the checkpoint.
like Mr. Push?
They should probably check out world players in general. Yeah.
SMG bridge at
Yeah,
138.
sometimes when you get to the rockets, the dead-on switch will just stay on whoever stays alive for a long time. So if you have a person,
I mean, yeah, he's still getting some nice plays.
Probably
Look at that.
Crusader.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, this is good. All right, let's.
Oh, I think you missed it. They took out rockets. So with the mini nade team left, they can definitely still make this checkpoint. I do see a rocket though.
They just gotta keep up that aggression. Maybe not even give them a chance to get those rockets back.
I mean,
possible.
one good group up could push them through this checkpoint, but that's going to be tough to do with the way that UNSC is set up. So now they have two explosives in the area. UNSC's about to, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they're gonna have crit and Crusader
Push!
on
Push!
rockets.
Textbook.
Oh, he takes out all of them. Holy crap, he's still alive. Oh my god. All right, come on, Supernova. You guys got to get through. I want to see the second half of this map.
God damn.
They got 30 seconds. Raptor Ryan just tanking all those hits.
$20 seconds left. This is, I mean, they're hoping for a really nice push here, but I don't know. One person coming in. Mando, can he do it all by himself? No. They still have rockets set up. They still have one on cart, even though he's low. Now two more people in the area. Raptor Ryan with a shock and a shield, but I don't know that that's going to be enough. We're kind of seeing trickle pushes here.
Overtime!
We do have an overtime. Can they get it? 3 seconds left. He has to get to the cart ASAP, and there it is. UNSC takes the map.
Dang.
And again, you know, when you see these lineups, obviously it was a lot closer than the 38% will show, but you do need to make that milestone. You got to get through the checkpoint. And UNSC putting up a very classic UNSC performance. They showed a lot of discipline, a lot of coordination. They did everything right for their team.
And so we see, looking at the scores on the UNSC side, Top Dasher, 1-up crit, 63 kills, 48 deaths. And then on the Supernova side, we got Push with 76 kills, 43 deaths. But shout out to all the other players, Laser and Fourth, for coming out and playing. It was a good showing by everyone.
Yeah, definitely good by everyone. But I mean, Push put up some highlights today that'll be fun to watch for him. But UNSC, like I said, just rock solid, and they put up a nice performance today. So now we get to see domination. Domination could favor Supernova a little bit more than Payload, just because it's sometimes just being able to have that raw aggression can help. But at the same time, I don't know, man. Both these teams have a lot of firepower, so it's not going to be that easy to just go over it.
Well, get ready. It's Quarry, so this could be a long one.
I've seen a Quarry match actually in a
Could
while.
be. I mean, UNSC's pretty strong on Corey.
That is true, but I don't think I'll really get too much of a feel for it until we really do see them like hop in.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to depend a lot on what Supernova can do on this map. Like I said, we've seen UNSC, and we kind of have a feel for how they can approach this. I'm not so sure what Supernova's approach is going to be.
Yeah, that is true. I think another really heavy outlier is probably what they had for breakfast, maybe. I'm sorry.
What are we, like Wheaties?
Maybe.
Bacon, eggs.
Water and
I had
air.
eggs Benny. Oh, they're bringing in Socratic on UNSC side,
Classic.
and they're subbing out Laser. Yeah, he's definitely an objective-focused player on this map. You'll see him smashing through buttons. He's a quick dasher, so that'll definitely help them continue to keep momentum and pace and aggression up. And on the other end, Oogie Boogie making his Supernova debut. They actually tried to play him last week. He hadn't had enough time after switching teams to make that work, but now we get to see his league debut with this team. And they brought in, let's see, who did they take out here? Mando? That's surprising. But they took Mando out, and they brought in Oogie Boogie. I'm excited. I haven't seen Oogie Boogie play in a league context yet. Quad, you know a little bit about him. He was on Zara for a little bit, and then he switched over to Supernova. I don't know, man. He could be crazy. He could be crazy good. I do know he's like what is he, level 80 something like that? I don't
Oh,
remember.
really? Level 80?
Oh yeah, Kastle, can
Maybe.
you hit the menu?
I want to say he said he was level 80. It could have been a different account because I don't know if he's on this.
Yeah,
account.
you're right. He's 83, level 83.
Okay, 83. Yep. Yeah. So he's been around obviously, and maybe he had a different name earlier. I don't know, but obviously he's put some time in this game, so we're gonna see him. But at the same time, I mean, there is pub play and then there's coordinated play, and
Right.
so it's a step up. You do have to learn what coordinated play is before you can just start doing it. Some people just watch a ton of league games back, and they can kind of pick up some of the basics from that. But at the end of the day, without practicing it, you really can't be super ready for it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Supernova this season because before they've always sort of been like the runt of Dash League. They're like the lower team that has like problems like fielding a roster. Last season they had a lot of forfeits and I guess attrition, people joining and quitting. So it's nice to see them have like a nice strong lineup that can actually compete in terms of killing ability with some of these other teams that have been established for multiple seasons. And hopefully they can keep their group together and like grow from this season to next and learn how to coordinate and whatnot, become a super strong team.
For sure. So a little bit of strat discussion. Probably discussing their kind of rollouts, who's taking what dashes, who's hitting what buttons.
Yeah, a lot of those things are very fragile when it comes to a map like Quarry, because you really do have to. Well, no, not just Quarry, just Domination as a whole. Because I'm gonna say it again. Guess what I'm gonna say? It's because the preparation is very important. Probably arguably the most important part of Domination, because both of you guys are gonna be very fragile when you start out as a team. So you have to be very careful about that, be very considerate of every player's weaknesses and strengths, and just utilize them to their fullest ability. These teams are indeed teams that do coordinate with each other, and have to talk, and they just have to discuss those kinds of things to get the full effect.
Okay, so let me tell you how to coordinate with percent, right? So what you have to do is clear the base, like you have to go there and shoot everyone, but just make sure you don't kill them, so then he can kind of get the kills. And then just
Right.
let him hit the button, and that's how it works.
Yeah. Don't hit the button either.
Yeah, you just let him have the buttons and stuff. As long as you don't score over top of him, then you're good. If you score over top of him, then you disappear like Dragon VR. Sorry. The end.
I warned him, man. And
Dude,
when
I'm
we
Liquid.
Crazy. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
He
I mean,
gave a
in that
warning.
classic, they had to go, man. They had to go.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I physically smiled when I saw Phoenix getting added to team name. Like, holy shit! Like, I got a bit of whiplash from that, but
VX has been on our list for a while, a long time. He's a
he's
missing
fucking
element
nasty.
that we.
I actually can't wait to see him play.
Yeah, no, I mean he's gonna be a perfect fit for us, like strategically, because we've been. Honestly, I think we've been missing it to some extent with Stone not being as active, and well, Liquid not being as active. We kind of needed someone in that role, and he's like the perfect slot in.
Yeah, those kinds.
Honestly,
of
there's really not even gonna be that much of a break-in period because he's scrimmed with us so much already as a sub, and like I said, he just kind of fills a niche that we already had.
I know he's so smart. He kind of reminds you guys of some of the things like when we were prepping for the Sydney match. He just would remind you when you guys get silly, like, oh, bait the cart, bait the cart, bait the cart. You know, just like when you guys kind of go off.
Yeah, no, that's right. He's got all these interesting ideas.
Mm-hmm.
They constantly just coming up with innovative ways to approach the map. I think he's a strong addition. And he's a crazy dasher, which is important to have too, especially with like no doofus. I mean, like I said, we have that hole on our team, so it's kind of perfect to fill it out. Right now, still some map prep time going on. It does.
Yeah.
look
So
like
what do
they
you guys
figured out
predict
the
for this
timing
map?
side. I don't know, man. Quarry's such a different map every time it's played. It's wild. It's one of the few maps that's so hard to predict what'll happen. I do think UNSC is going to pull this out. I'm going to have to see how long it takes for them to get the first point. If it's a quick first point, then I think it's going to be a pretty quick first game. If it's a long first point, we could even see maybe some back to forth scoring. Some player trades going on here, maybe. Oh, switching sides. Okay, so red side is an advantage on this map. If you don't know how to negotiate for this map, you should be asking for red because it puts the dash pickup in B closer to you by like a full dash. So in general, most teams will fight for that red color when negotiating.
Really hoping Supernova takes it, mostly just because I'm a huge push fan, and also I want to see a control point.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be 3-1 UNSC wins in about 15 minutes or so. UNSC is super coordinated on this map, and I'm not sure. I mean, I know Supernova can compete in terms of kills, but
I mean, just looking at UNSC's roster, though, this is a pretty freaking aggressive forward-facing roster.
right.
I don't know, man. This is going to be a tough battle for Supernova to beat up on. I mean, dude, they brought in some of the right players. M-Dub, Socratic, 1UP Crit, Crusader, Fourth. I mean, Fourth is going to be your long-range hold-him-down guy, and the other four are just going to be constantly in your face. Total aggression. It's going to be tough to face.
Okay, but yeah, let's see how this opening push goes. Let's see who gets the first points first.
Yeah, like you said, this is super delicate. Everything needs to be performed to, you know... Oh, and he beats him to the dash, despite having the disadvantage there. And there they go. They do get a kill in here. They're quickly pushing in. If they can do it, and this might be it, we might see a point here. He's going to take their dash. Oh, they take him out.
Nice.
And they do save the day. That's perfect timing on their respawns. Had they not been right there at the right time, that could have been a point. So, I mean, good opener for UNSC. They weren't able to capture the point, but obviously you don't expect that every time. But it does put them in good position because now UNSC's got to be progressing into their
time to
spawn.
Further. They gotta go.
Okay, but get a bit patient.
Gets a nice
Nice.
pick there.
He gets a nice pick, you're right.
Oh, 2.
Wow, hey. This level 83 is showing some... Holy shit. Whoa. Okay, okay. So
Got
we
the
got a
countdown put on the pressure.
All right, so Oogie Boogie is cracked, huh? That was impressive. That was impressive. Jesus, I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't seen him play yet. And 1UP Crit gets the kill, making sure his base is empty. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's in the enemy base. Making sure he maintains that base, and he does lose it to Q Druid.
I'm sorry, there's just such a big disconnect with Oogie Boogie and just seeing him slaughter people, so...
Dude, Oogie Boogie's trying to get some
It's a
fans on
silly
his
name.
debut.
It's a silly name, but this guy is just like a monster.
Perhaps it's an accurate name, though.
Going Oogie Boogie all over your base!
Yeah.
Something like that, I'm sorry.
1UP perfect timing, getting there right at the dash. But we see a ton of Supernova players hanging out here. They must have seen some enemies in there, and they wanted to stay and make sure they got the clear before moving out. Socratic in here with double SMGs, gets a couple picks. Does get taken up by Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie, nice.
I mean, this guy is, this guy's cracked. What can I say?
Ooh, gets taken out by Fourth, though.
Does get taken up by Fourth. Yeah, I mean, Fourth got cracked aim, and he takes out another player. Fourth, can he get a third pick? He does, and can he get the button? I mean, right now, this is a good position if anyone else behind him to take advantage. If they can hold that button, ooh, they do lose the button. M-Dub's back, though. M-Dub's gonna have to get like a 4K here to get this point, though. And while he might get the 4K, it's not quick enough. He needs his teammates to get in here and help him because he's doing a lot of damage and he's really low.
There's 3 of them down now.
Here we go, here we go. They can do it, they can do it. And this might do it, this might do it. Can they get it? Can they get it?
Nice.
That was a really heavy button hold. There was like 2 people on it.
That
Jesus.
was exciting. Yeah, you really didn't know to the very last second who was going to get that point. But he gets it, man. He comes away with the win.
Good work by UNSC.
Blue takes the first elimination. Blue team scores.
Yep, like always, just getting straight to the chase here with all the buttons and all that.
Red takes the
Fighting for control of B right now. It's 2-1. It's
Oh, there's an... Oh,
countdown.
that was close, too. They had 4 down. There was
That
only
was
one.
super close, but wrapped around getting the counter ultimately. And looking across the board, KDs are pretty even, but obviously UNSC had that first score, so that's going to be more of just a strategy thing rather than pure killing power. Both these teams have tons of good killers. Like Push and M-Dubs. And here we go. It's so close.
And Oogie Boogie.
Right now, 4 minutes have elapsed. We've seen 1 point already, which is fairly quick for this map. Supernova's being very base defensive. I see quite a bit of Supernova players here every time we go into their spawn. They just lost. There's a countdown. A lot of them still within grasp of that button. He does turn around and get it.
Blue takes A.
So now they've lost their base again. I think he knew that, but decided to go hold this B button down,
Red takes A.
This is a
hoping that a
really
teammate can recapture it.
Blue takes B.
So now they've lost B, retaking it again. Currently holding 2 buttons. He gets a nice kit pick there. He needs to probably utilize this time to immediately get in the base. Because right now people are respawning. Oh, goes back behind them in their own base, but now he's got someone behind him. That's a risk when you go in front of an enemy route and you try to cut them off from behind. If someone's like, if you're in between their spawn when you do it, of course you're now within the next person's route. So that's something to consider. It's like when you jump behind payload, obviously at some point one of the enemies is going to come up from behind you as well. But he does get a nice pick there, pushing through. There's good contention right now. It's hard to say what's going to happen because Supernova is controlling 2 buttons at a time.
I am having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out the intentions of Supernova here when they're holding down B like this. Are they trying to just group up for a base push? Because I see some of them pushing back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. It's almost like they're trying to hold B rather than group through B, which is what we see most teams do. We see them kind of holding B. And
Maybe I'm blind. I don't know.
no, I think you're pretty accurate there. It's like maybe they're relying on their tunnel pushers to grab the enemy base, and they're just gonna hold B. But we'll see if it works.
Because yeah, there is only so much that we can see on a cast. It might be the latter.
I mean, but look, like Raptor Ryan, he's not leaving.
Yeah,
They just picked up the dash.
They got countdown though.
They did get a countdown.
So this is sort of a duck on B situation, early meta from this map.
Hey.
People did sometimes leave someone behind on this B, but lately we've seen it more as just like a group up spot.
Challenging the SMGs with the staples. And
Yeah,
getting
this kind of approach is a little bit reminiscent of the kind of strategy that you'd use on Gray, actually, with how the map was
Right? Yeah,
designed.
right.
It's a
Right.
completely
when
wide-
staples had no fall off.
Yeah, it was a lot more common to see base teams holding B.
Back then, every single player in the game had staples, and there was what we called the bathroom line for staples.
Yeah.
That's so true.
All right, I got my
Who's
staples next
Push
up.
gonna make it.
And they eventually added staples in the B here, like more of them. I think there was like one staple, one SMG, which kind of unbalanced the pickups. So it makes sense that they replaced them. Oh, you know what? I think that originally they were shields, weren't they?
I'm not sure. They removed the SMG though now, so it's 2 staples at B.
Right. I think it started as shields, then it was SMG and staple, and then 2 staples.
Yeah, that kind of made me sad that the SMG's gone from B.
Mr. V probably held a funeral for that shield.
Yeah, he could get his full
That's
loadout
Mr.
in the B. There's a shield right there. He can grab it on his way.
One up moving
Yeah,
into
but it's
the
not the
base.
same, you know? Whoa, good rocket!
Yeah, I agree. Not the same. Not the same. Oh yes, and it's always fun to see rockets on Dom in any capacity.
So it's looking like this one could actually go the full. Oh what?
The countdown.
Wow, that was a really narrow counter.
Red takes B.
Can we check out the scores, Kastle?
Red takes B. Blue takes A.
You got it on the wrong one.
Red takes
Nice,
A.
yeah. Alright, so Q-Jord leading, Supernova, 19 kills, 17 deaths. Push leading with kills on that side, though. And then M-Dubs leading UNSC, 18 kills, 20 deaths. I mean, it's looking like Supernova's winning in the kills department, but UNSC is winning in the coordination and points department. So
That's the department that matters when it comes down
Right.
to MMR. They don't care about your KD anymore, which is a good thing. It should be a team, objective-based scoring, and I think that the MMR itself, the formulas behind deciding what's important, were worked out really well. The only thing that might be touched up is it's hard to differentiate a turtle versus a very close contested map, but I don't have a proposition for how to fix it because that's a tough thing to overcome and decide. One up crit doing a lot of damage in this tunnel. being a little patient. He sees it. He sees a teammate, and now it's time to go hit the button and try to get this finish on the point. Little back and forth. So now that's going to give time for their team to respawn, which is never what you want to allow happen. But they have a lot of UNSC in here. This is just a back and forth, back and forth. You saw 3 players all jumping to counter at the same time, and then 2 players trying to get it back.
Blue takes B. Blue takes A.
Alright, so Supernova, you guys gotta score points so we can see a sudden death, because that's my favorite.
I mean, this map is crazy, man. In the last 2 minutes, you can see one team score 3 points. It's almost at that point a fatigue thing. It's like, can you withstand the grueling nature of 25 minutes? It's not a diaper match. When you're in this game, it's high octane, high intensity, constant fight, and it really is a sweat. When you go 25 minutes on any Dom, whether it be Waterway or Quarry, and Quarry I would argue is even worse because you don't really pistol snipe too much. So it's just constant rushing in, and I would say that's pretty exhausting. Sometimes it really is just who out fatigues first.
Exactly. Yeah, it really does start to get more geared by more over stamina and just fortitude in general.
Exactly. And here's a little button hold. Oh wait.
And then again,
I mean there is so many players here from both teams in this specific spot. In the Supernova base.
I do feel like eventually Supernova's gonna crack if they do like just keep
Right.
getting attacked like this.
Right. That's
If they
right.
do
I mean,
have sudden death, which is gonna be pretty narrow. It's gonna be sudden death by cardiac arrest because they will not be able to stand that.
But it's so
oh here we go. This. Oh, they counter B.
So by this point, Supernova should probably flip the tables, hope in terms of aggression. At the very least, just match them because they just be constantly fighting them off this entire time.
Right. Couldn't agree more. They need to just push the hell out and get mad aggressive on their end.
Blue takes B. Red takes B.
Yeah, it looks like Supernova is making an effort to do so because yeah, it definitely does happen. Where it might seem for a very good majority of the match, one team just has the upper hand in terms of aggression, but then all of a sudden it just gets flip-flopped on them. So let's hope that Supernova can pull that off at this rate. They do have basically 13 minutes left. It has been a little bit back and forth, but UNSC does have a point, so they are being really stressed out for a point at the moment. If they do end up,
UNSC wants to win by as much as possible, of course, because they want to build in more playoffs.
You're really
So
trying
this is not like the old meta where we score a point on Quarry and we can just base defend. Like no, they definitely want to get 3 points. They need to.
really are going for the throw, but yeah, it's either way.
And
Supernova-
Raptor Ryan is just a monster. This kid is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not too
His
surprised at this
reflexes are just stupid. Look at them.
like we're not gonna stop talking if we just point out every single thing he does. Like that's just how he is.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's just crazy. They are finally able to take him out. And here's a countdown. A lot of players on B to get secured. They do take A back though. And now we get another countdown. Players rushing in to back them up. Are they going to be able to do it?
Still 4 alive though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a presence here, but I think they're going to get the clear. Especially Raptor Ryan here with his rockets.
Ooh, nice rock.
Oh,
That's an interesting idea
Yeah.
there. He's going to try to stop them from even hitting the button. And while we do see a blue body back there, ooh, that could make a difference. Oh, he runs right through it before Raptor's able to nail him. Does get the kill in the end.
Interesting. That might be something worth experimenting with.
Just like grabbing rockets and holding down your point. We saw that with other. Do you remember when other beat D on this map? At the end, they saw the time running out. There was like 2-0, and other like just they held down their button, and it was pretty cool because they grabbed explosives, like all of them, and just started nailing the button over and over and over again. It worked.
Might be another point.
I don't remember that. What?
Oh really? I gotta find the link. Yeah, dude, look it up. Y'all played them in season 2, I think, on Quarry, and beat them.
That sounds like. I know we did at one point, but I didn't think it was like season 2 or something. Holy shit!
Yeah, season 2.
I'll look at it.
I believe they won the control point, but still.
Red takes B.
Oh shit! You're right. Oh wow, that was like I did play that one. Okay. Yeah, that was nice.
I don't remember
Long
that.
time ago.
I don't remember other.
I
being-
do. I do. Oh, I do. It was a good match. It was really, really fun. In fact, I recommend you go back and watch it. It's a good match.
Blue takes B.
Oh man, that brings back so much memories. That was really intense. Holy shit.
That was
Wow.
a good, like I said, a good match. It went the full distance. Back to Ryan, dude. It doesn't matter what weapon you put in his hand. He's gonna become like really scary with it. Oh man, he got a quick countdown.
Like with just how he plays, I feel like he's constantly standing at the edge of something, but he's not falling over.
I feel like he does gymnastics in real life, and he's just like doing backflips and whatnot. He's like flipping.
Blue team.
His dad's the muscle head while he was just all the speed.
Red team countered.
That's right. That's right.
Red team
You've got the
countered.
speed and the bronze and everything you need.
Red takes B. Blue takes B. Blue team.
Man, these are some good B fights.
Blue team.
M-Dubs with the classic killing him before he can even hit the ground.
Nice.
Nice headshot.
Blue takes B.
Whoo!
Red takes B.
They win this B battle. But oh man, so Supernova's obviously ramping the aggression into B up like significantly because there's
Yeah.
just constant presence here. Oh no, takes him out. Is this gonna do it? No, they counter their own base.
Blue team countered. Blue
Another
team
countdown,
scores in
but there are a lot
counting.
of players right here. 4 players alive. They do counter it. Now we're pushing out.
Oh, that was a killer.
Ugh, gross.
Yes, that
Nasty,
was.
nasty.
Takes B.
So Anonymous changing his mind here. He's actually going to go to B instead. Try to help get that button back for his team. They're definitely putting tons of value on this B button. A lot more than I've seen other teams go for.
B. Red takes B.
He saw a blue body. I don't know if anyone took him out. Maybe I missed it.
Blue takes A. Blue team countered.
It looks like we're coordinating a bit of a push into the enemy base. They did lose their own base, and now they've lost B, so all they really have is this enemy base. Anonymous needs to get the button. He gets taken out. One more player alive. They've got their own button back, though, so everything's kind of coming. Nope, nope. They get it again. Double counter. A lot of quick action. A lot of buttons changing hands right now.
Blue team score countered.
M-Dubs with some incredible aggressive dashing. They are going to counter him.
Yeah, can we check out the scores again?
Blue team score countered.
Wow, like I'm surprised by how long this has been going though. Seriously.
It's epic.
Coming up
Oh,
on
look at
8
this.
minutes.
Hudra, in his debut, is top scoring over the whole map.
Blue team
Yeah,
countered.
it's pretty amazing.
He
And
does
tied
have
with
good-
Push for top kills. Epic. But on the other hand, M-Dubs is just a monster. He
Yeah,
is. This is one of the
Borg's
most
getting some
aggressive
work in though, holding down the long range. You can see.
players. Oh, no doubt. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that. Wow. Fourth is leading the map in kills by a pretty good margin there. He's crushing in the tunnel. Yeah, you know he's making a huge impact there.
Mm-hmm.
Red
I mean, we see a bunch of Supernova players in this B button. They're on a
takes A.
decent job of holding it, but they're not getting the quality countdowns that we've seen from UNSC yet.
C.
Yeah, I have to admit, Supernova's dedication to B is a little bit different from the rest of the teams that I've been seeing so far.
Red takes B.
Yeah, I'd
Like,
say so.
I still don't know what they're trying to achieve though. Even with the really impressive showings that Supernova has demonstrated all throughout, like this still is a pretty similar dynamic from what
Right.
it looked like a while ago.
You know, I've seen so many different strategies tried out on this map, and it seems that over and over again, just the pure aggression strategy seems to ultimately be the way to go. The more aggressive team almost always takes the map.
Blue team score countered.
I might have not been paying attention, but it's just like I am surprised that UNSC hasn't topped on the points yet, considering how Supernova's been
Well,
playing like this.
I mean, right, but at the same time, if you could almost call it a stall tactic, tactic like holding B and only B.
Countered.
That's
And we
actually-
did see that happen. We did see that happen last season a bit with the versus Onyx. After
yeah.
the took the lead in the points. I'm sorry. I mean, after Onyx took the lead in the points, they started holding down B with almost like 5 people at a time. But again, this season's different because now you want to score as quickly as possible with as many points as possible.
Yeah, in a way, I kind of like that. It makes the matches more exciting because there's no incentive to just turtle up and
just win once you got the lead. But you know, at the same time, we do see some pretty consistent strategies with most teams. Like we said, you use B as like a sort of group up spot and then immediately push in.
But yeah, roughly 6 minutes left, and it's still 0-1. It looks like knowing that.
Yeah, if Supernova can get a wipe, which is certainly possible, and get a point here, we could potentially see that happen. Right now, they've got 2 buttons. They've just lost one of them, so they're down to 1. And actually, UNSC is doing exactly what we talked about. They take the B button. It's just a quick group up spot. They're all going to push in aggressively. Ooh, Crusader with a dirty kill there. Absolute dirty kill. And he's going to come in. Can he get 2 more? He gets 1. He gets 2. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Anonymous takes him out.
And you know what? UNSC had no one there to go. Oh, they did. I take it back. Someone snuck behind. There's a countdown right now.
Oh, Anonymous, you gotta go for that button, buddy.
Oh, Anonymous, you gotta go for the button before you... I wonder what the thought process was there. Okay, he does see an enemy behind him. He's just gonna rush the button instead of stay there and fight. He was low, so it's probably the smart move. He gets health pickup right there. He's taken out by Socratic anyway. Countdown, they do take B back, which has been their MO this entire map, is to control B.
So you got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. And still 0-1. I mean, it's looking like UNSC has the upper hand.
Hold on. UNSC might make this happen.
You think so?
They've got some of the pieces in place to have this happen. Oh, taking out. Oh, I think that could do it. That could end the really, really strong chance they had of scoring. They could get lucky here though. And Oogie Boogie, just a crazy crack player, huh?
Oh. Yeah, good push order by UNSC. Just a really big aspect of it is just having all these pieces fly in on the right spots.
Oh shit. Nice spot there. I mean, he saw him and did not miss out at all. Hiding in the shadows, but still took him out.
A lot of force to be reckoned with. God damn. You're the Oogie Boogie, guys.
That's right. I mean, and again, this is like his first hands-on experience with league play. This is crazy.
I gotta say, he's looking pretty good. He didn't jump in at the button like everyone else. He let his teammate get in and went to...
No, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, this guy should be extremely proud of his play right here. This is a crazy impressive debut.
Red takes B.
You can see even push here, coordinating. They're not hitting the button all at the same time. This is a really good Supernova.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a ton of maturity between seasons for them. This is a huge step forward for them. A really, really big step forward for this team. Definitely hats off to what they've done with that M squad. I mean, they've just really honed in and made things work pretty well. I'd say they definitely deserve the Dasher title.
Yeah, not to underscore UNSC. UNSC is just such a coordinated team and so organized and everything. Like, that was probably the most organized I've ever experienced.
Yep.
They're always good. From day one.
Super consistently good team, and that's why it's so impressive that Supernova is able to put up this type of fight against them, because UNSC really is a consistent playoff contender every single season, and Supernova has been one of those teams historically that had been struggling. So to see them putting up this kind of fight with 2.5 minutes left and only 1-0, I mean that's a really cool performance against a really strong UNSC team.
Yeah, definitely.
But obviously, hats off to UNSC. I mean, they're like I said, an OG strong team, and they're proving that here. They're going to win this match in all likelihood. With 2 minutes left, it's going to take just perfect set of circumstances for Supernova to score here, especially considering that their strat really hasn't been giving them those quality countdowns that you need in order to actually score. So what's going to have to happen is essentially a wipe. Ooh, beautiful headshot there.
Dude, push
and
is
you know what? You know what? If he can make this kill, M-dubs. That I really think that would have been that could have been it. Here we go. Countdown. This could be a point for UNSC. Oh, counter at their base, but you know what? It's not over yet. M-dubs about to follow up the back end. They get another countdown here. They've got more help here in M-dubs, but there is a lot of players now ready to counter. And ooh, a couple of shots, but he didn't take him out. He definitely weakened him. We saw another blue streak, another countdown. He's got to kill fourth takes him out. This could fourth. If you can get another pick, dude, this could be it. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. They countered B. Oh, one escape. Got to B. That's been their commitment this whole game, and it's definitely at the very minimum
paid off.
allowed them to be in death. But they are running out of time. You're absolutely right about that. 53 seconds is not a ton of time. When you get down to 5, it's over. Because I think it takes 5 seconds to get the full score. So even if you're hearing like 3, 2, 1, if it doesn't go through the full thing by the time time expires, you don't get the point. Right here, counter B again. I mean, that's what they've done all game is counter B, counter B, counter B, and it's working. 33 seconds left, and really, like I said, it's pretty much like -5 because you can't score a point in 4 seconds. Countdown, 22 seconds left. They do counter again, so now we're looking at like another 13 seconds here for them to get another point. There's another countdown. Oh, it's getting close. Yeah, like right. I mean, and here we go. Like, so 5 seconds left to get a point. If they can't get the countdown initiated before 5, and that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. We're gonna see a 1-0 here. No matter what happens, it's gonna end in a 1-0. So GG's. That's incredible performance by both teams. I mean, that must have been super close. It's probably one of those like 5-point MMR games or something. I don't know. What is a 1-0? I guess we have to look at the
It might be
ELO,
like 25, maybe.
Go on, quiet.
but very close, very close. So good job to Supernova. I
Shout
mean, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely Q Druid coming in brand new to this team and putting up that kind of score. Wow. But on the other end, 1-up crit, top scoring with a ton of points. M-Dub's not crazy far behind with a ton of kills as well.
Yep.
And Fourth Horseman at 71 kills.
It's
Just
amazing.
held the shit down of that tunnel. That's impressive. And again, we want to point out Oogie Boogie in his league debut also doing extremely well. 20,000 points. I mean, that's a crazy debut, right?
I'd say so, yeah, dude. He showed so much promise as a dasher player, just like coordinating and not diving in at the button, clearing the perimeter, working well with his team.
He showed some mature play there. Obviously, that guy seems to have a pretty firm grasp on what to do.
Silly, I look forward to seeing more of him.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's really awesome to see new players coming up through the ranks. It's one of my favorite things. That's why I've been saying, like, on stream, I'm an Iron fan. It's like all these like new players, but they're all cracked. Love to see it. And I think I learned recently that Fourth Horseman's related to one of their players, so that's pretty cool too. But good job to both teams. UNSC putting up a classic performance. They're a very coordinated team. They're very hard to beat. So Supernova being able to take them the distance and only lose 1-0 is pretty awesome. That's showing a lot of step forward for Supernova. And they've had some really great games this season, so I'm excited to see them grow throughout the season, because that's one thing that happens when you have a brand new roster practically is you'll see the acceleration of how they play as a unit as they go through more and more of these types of games. This is going to grow that team a significant leap forward. So Supernova is really clicking on a lot of cylinders, and that's a good experience. But on the other hand, you've got UNSC, who's a consistent playoff contender. They're going to almost certainly make playoffs this season and make a dent. So they're someone that everyone has to prep hard for when they play them. But good job to both teams. It was a fun game to watch for sure. Maybe a classic.
All right. Finish up the stream. Got any shout-outs for us before we end it here?
Shout out to you, Kastle, the man behind the man in the desk, making it all happen for us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry I was quiet. I was really trying to focus, and it's a little bit loud here.
You did a great job. We captured the action and everything else. So, yep, shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you guys for like